We good. All right, everybody. What's up, Somerset? I grew up in New Jersey, actually, and there's a Somerset there as well. Yeah, Somerset, and it's equally out in the boonies. So I was familiar on the way here. This is the way to Somerset. Okay, I get it. Now I know. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hey, how y'all like the weather? Okay, it's getting warmer. I mean, it was last week. It was like 50. Now it's 80. We don't understand what's going on. I guess we just skipped spring pretty much. So now we're in like a sprummer or something, or a sprummer. I don't really know what to say, but we're in the middle of a spring summer right now, and it kind of messes you up because it's cold on the ends. You know, it's cool in the morning, and then like kind of cool at night, but then kind of burning up in the middle. So it kind of causes issues around dressing. I don't know, is that only me? Yeah. So, you know, you get out in the morning, you're like, okay, let me put a little jacket on, it's a little chilly. And then by the time I get to work, I'm sweating like a convict in a Dunkin' Donuts. It's ridiculous. So it really wears me out. I have to bring a little sweat rag around with me just to make sure that I don't show up to work looking like I ran there. You know, so they appreciate that. But summer is great. I don't know how many other people like summer. That's my favorite of the different things that I appreciate it so much. But there's a pro and con to it. The pro being, hey, women are wearing less clothes. And the con being, men are wearing less clothes. So it kind of balances out. You know, not everybody can pull it off. And I prefer that the men did not. But, you know, again, that's just me. You know, that's each their own. But yeah, I do love summer. And summer makes you thirsty. You know, you got to keep hydrated. You know, that's the big thing nowadays. And, you know, the best way to keep hydrated is to drink water, right? But who the fuck thought of this buying water shit? You know, like, isn't that ridiculous? You have to go out and buy water. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm old enough to remember it used to be free. You used to just drink it. Just go to the park and they had a water fountain. But now nobody drinks from the water fountain. You gotta get something in a bottle. I mean, I literally go to work and sometimes I just drink in a water fountain. Like, I know you haven't been used, baby. I know you haven't been used. I'll use you, damn it. So I'm keeping the water fountain in business a little bit. But you think about it, we're getting hydrated a lot now, and so we're drinking more bottles of water. You know what'd be really fucked up? If at the end of days, we have to tell our kids, we fucked up the environment because we were buying water bottles. That's probably the worst thing we could say, that we literally fucked up the environment with a ton of plastic because we wanted to be hydrated. I don't want to say that, and I'll probably be dead anyway, so I won't have to say that. But it sounds like an incredibly ironic and not really awesome way to tell people that this is the end of the world. So another thing about
sorry, that was me.
Hey, I'm with it. I can dance to anything. Oh, stereotype. But another thing about summer, like we said earlier about the sweating, it's something that you need deodorant for. Wouldn't you say? I mean, I hope you say. I'm just hoping that everybody here is familiar with that sort of thing. But nowadays they have these new things. I don't know if you saw them, the full body deodorant. You seen the advertisements for this? You see these advertisements? And there's like several brands. So apparently it's a thing that now you're putting deodorant all over your body. Yeah, okay, so it's not just me.
It's good for you.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the exact same thing. It can't be good to stop your whole body from sweating. There's a reason for sweating. I mean, I mean, one of the reasons is it tells you what part of your body you shouldn't really be messing with. You know what I mean? Under your ball sack, your asshole, they should stink. Because you don't want to be messing with those things. I mean, hey, you take a shower is fair game, but nonetheless, in general, yeah, keep them smelling. You know? Okay? Talcum, yeah. Yeah, that powder.
Now you're going to do this? Okay.
Yeah, the powder. Yeah, then they got the toxic shock syndrome. Women used to get from putting too much powder.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we don't got powder behind.
Yeah,
But yeah, so now we're in this new dangerous world of all these full body deodorants. And they promise that you won't be sweating. And I'm like, I don't know about that. I once used I don't know if you remember this brand, Band Roll-On. I used that once. And I didn't sweat for 3 days. I was nervous. I was like, my body's not working. This is not good. I went from, I was a young guy, so I went from a 20-something, just sweaty and so forth, to no sweat at all. And I'm like, hey, that's not right. My body should be producing some sweat somehow. So I threw that shit away. I was like, no, this works too good. I don't know how many things we can say that work too good. Not my car, but that's a whole different discussion. But that Band Roll-On, it worked too good. I mean, when we think about things that have advanced in this era, I think we can safely say that in this era of our existence, Americans should have the freshest smelling breath of all time. I mean, in all of our civilization, have we had as many products to make our fucking breath smell good? We used to just have mints. Oh yeah, take a mint. But now we got mint, we got sprays, we got like little tape things you can put on your tongue. We got all these different things to make your breath smell great at all times. But every once in a while, somebody slips through the cracks. Have you noticed that? I mean, I was looking at the news today. I don't know if people looked at the news. They said that, I think in Quincy, they had this guy, and the way that they caught him is because he would rape women, and they would all say, yo, this guy's breath stinks. And literally they were looking for a guy, and they're like, now we found him. His breath fucking stinks. And I'm not bullshitting. That was on the news today. So it was like, wow, how are you slipping through the cracks, buddy? Our breath smells really good overall. And you think about it, if your breath stinks, you have to be aggressively trying to have stinky breath. You have to aggressively say, yeah, this is my commitment. I'm going to fuck up everybody's life with this. Have you ever really dealt with somebody whose breath literally smells like ass? I dealt with somebody once, and I was like, yo, this guy must have shit on himself. But then, the smell would come and go, so I would be like, okay, after a while, I was like, nah, it's this dude's breath. It's this dude's breath that smells like that. And I was like, yo. Well, you couldn't say anything, because then the person would talk more. So I basically moved back, and I was like, okay, thank you for anything that you need to say to me. We're good. And I was just thinking, I'm like, if your breath is at that point, you basically have gone to a place that lifesavers can't save you. You've gone to a point that you have truly eclipsed the effectiveness of the eclipse gum. You have to get some really powerful stuff to make that change. Whoa, okay. Yeah, just a little gum. I think a little gum will do you good. Because that little light, I'm messing with you, bro. But yeah, I've learned in life, if somebody offers you gum, just take it. They're trying to tell you your breath stinks. So I just take it. I told Larry I had a few hockey jokes I wanted to share. How many of y'all watch hockey? Okay. Any Celtics fans here?
Oh yeah.
You know what's wild? And I don't know exactly how this works. It's much easier to be a fan of a team that sucks than a team that really wins. Have you noticed that? Because if the team sucks and they lose, you're like, fuck it. You're mad, but then you go, they were going to lose anyway. They fucking suck.
Boston.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You've been spoiled. So now when they lose, you're like, fuck it.
Fuck me
What the
up.
fuck are you doing? You get really mad. I mean, I don't know how many, again, all the hockey fans, I was telling Larry the other day when the Bruins were in that game 7 against Montreal, not Montreal, against Toronto, I saw on my phone gave me the update that they were in OT. And I was like, I can't even turn it on. I can't even stress myself to see what the score is, because if they lost, I was going to be fucking pissed. So I literally just went to bed like, I'll just find out in the morning, because I did not want to hear that they lost. And they didn't. They waited a few more times to get blown out by Florida, but that's a whole different thing. But yeah, so I was just really pissed about that. But I'm going to, out of respect for everybody else, I'm going to cut off all of my hilarious hockey jokes. But thank you so much for sharing this time with me, Somerset.
Thank you. Thank you for handing me the money.